But naming a child, it's overwhelming, right? Your name it's forever, right? It's who you are, it's your identity, who you become as you grow up. So naming our kid, was a lot to me, and I wanted to go simple. We went Thomas. Our 1-year-old son's Thomas. Classic. That was important to me. I didn't want to give more ammunition to the bullies, right? I believe in bullying. By the way, I don't encourage it, but I believe in it. Does that make sense? It's kind of like me in SeaWorld. I do not think we should put killer whales in swimming pools, but I'll buy a ticket. I'll check it out. I mean, that is wrong, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Maybe it's a necessary evil, the bullying, right? I went to public school. I learned some valuable life lessons from the bullies. That's why I worry about the homeschoolers. That's why. Not that they can't learn as much or they can't be as successful, but they miss out on the bullying, right? Anyone here grow up homeschooled? We have any homeschoolers? Oh, I see you right here, sir. Right in front. What's your name? Thomas. Babe, is it too late to change it, or? Thomas, you were, who you're here with right now? Your wife? What's your name, ma'am? Wife? Abby? Okay, she didn't seem very confident. Abby's fine. Thomas, man, you were homeschooled your whole life? Till high school. You went to high school? Public? Okay, how was that transition? Tough. And why'd they change it? Okay, grew up in New York, moved out here, and they're like, it's safe. We're back with our people. Go! No more doubting, Thomas. You're home. There you go. Some people know their Bible, so yeah. No, Thomas, he's doing well, right? He's fine. I just don't know if he got bullied like I did growing up, right? I don't know if Thomas got the same. I remember I learned a valuable life lesson the first day of 3rd grade. I was gearing up for school. My parents were like, Trey, come in the store here, pick out whatever shirt you want for the first day of school. So I'm in Old Navy, just going nuts, I'm jumping off the pickup truck in there. I'm having a ball. And I find the shirt, I know it right when I see it. Simple, short-sleeved t-shirt with a basketball on it. My favorite sport. But it's not just any basketball. It's an inflatable basketball sewn into the shirt. My mom dropped me off. I was feeling confident. Gave that thing a couple extra pumps for good luck. I did not make it to lunch. I was in the principal's office like, Mom, pick me up. Everyone's calling me Uniboob. They're stabbing me with mechanical pencils. It won't pop. It's a stupid shirt. Stupid. I never wore that shirt again. That's the beauty of public school, right? Somebody had to let me know. My parents knew. They knew. When I ran up to them in that Old Navy like I found the one. Like, listen, honey, we can be the bad guys today, or on the first day of school, we can be the heroes. Some 8-year-old's gonna tell them that's a stupid shirt. And the worst part of being called Uniboob, Utah, it's not that it's obviously quite funny. It's that at that age, I didn't even know what a boob was. I grew up very sheltered. My parents sheltered me, you know. I had amazing parents. They taught me everything I knew. But when it came to any kind of sexual topics, I was taught by these streets. You know? I mean, they were gated streets. It was nice, but I feel like it's very common from my generation, right? They didn't even bother. Like, make some noise if you never got the talk. Make some noise. Yeah. Yeah, Thomas is going nuts down here. I'm not gonna lie, Utah, that's the biggest reaction I've ever got to that question. Teach us now! Well, they teach y'all at some point. You have 9 kids each. That's wild, right? Like, you get taught that. I mean, forget the talk. I didn't even know what, like, bad words were. I was extra sheltered. Like, the F word to me growing up was fart. That's what I thought. And we had this weird kind of sheltered kid code. I know some of y'all grew up with. They're like, hey, watch your mouth. You don't say fart, you say toot. Maybe poot on the weekends. You don't say butt, you say tushy. Yeah, whatever. You don't say boobs, you say squishies. That's what they taught me. I remember finally working up the courage to approach my father to ask the big question, you know. I mean, I was so into high school, way too old. I approached him, I was like, Daddy? That's what I called him. Daddy? Daddy? How am I a person? And just without breaking eye contact with the television, he was like, your mother and I smooched. So I was in health class the next day arguing with Miss Peterson, like, you think babies are made by doing what? No, it's when a man and a woman love each other and their tongues touch, and then a mom poots it out of her tushy. Shut the fart up. But I know, I had great parents. I'm not being too hard on them. I'm sure there's things they're proud that they did, things they regret. I'm sure I'll experience the same. But I'm excited for my son, my future children, to get older so I can begin to teach and coach. And I hear that's a very fatherly feeling. So when our son was a few weeks old, Katie kind of asked me that. She's like, do you feel like you're just waiting until he's older? Do you not feel bonded yet? And I was like, absolutely not. The day he was born, you know, we were in the hospital all day. It was so overwhelming. I was supporting you. You were so strong. And you delivered our firstborn. They set him on your chest. And the first thing he did is he grabbed my pinky finger. And it was the most beautiful moment of my life. And I was all in that moment. Yeah. If you know, you know. I was all in. But after a few weeks of getting to know him, I'm gonna go back on tour. I'm gonna get out of here. He peed in my mouth again. No one tells you this. I thought having a baby was this adorable, cute little Google gaga. No. The doctor was like, gear up. The first 8 weeks are tough. He is blind and he cannot smile.